Greetings, Warrior fans. Another edition of our Warrior Football Kickoff Show. Today we are joined by All-American quarterback, now assistant coach for the Warriors, Hilton Joseph. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about the previous week's game. To start off with, Mayville State comes in. You guys had a big showing, especially on offense in the second half. How nice was it that everything started clicking offensively in the second half and you guys were able to get a big win?
It was great. I mean, we played a good opponent. Mayville's a good opponent. Gave us a good fight in week one. And a lot of guys, on the team wanted to come out and show that we can replicate what we did and even better it. And we had a good week of practice that week. Everybody was prepared, focused. And to see it all, come together on Saturday, it was great.
I think you look at a game like that, you say you got a tough game against them, the first game of the year. How nice was it that the team elevated their game, playing an opponent they'd already beaten?
It shows the level of maturity that we're gaining. We a team. It's like we have older guys on the team, but there's a lot of new pieces, all around, and they're finally learning to play together. So it was great to see that.
Being the former quarterback and now you're the receivers coach, how nice was it to see some of those big plays for the quarterback and receivers? I mean, you guys hit a couple of bombs.
It was fun. It was fun. It's always fun to see that, celebrate with the guys. They all, talk about it all week. Like, we're going to do good this week. We're going to do big plays. We're going to have big plays. We're going to do something. And it was just good to see them actually, you have it.
So they had the 91-yarder. It didn't touch your 98-yard record, though. That's very important.
Yeah, Tino came to the sideline after that one, and he said, "Hey, Coach, did I beat you?" I said, "I hope so, but I don't think you did."
Let's take a look at Valley City. I mean, we talk about playing a team a second time. Against Mayville, there's a possibility of a letdown because you already beat them. Not going to be a letdown against Valley City because you lost by 1. How pumped up are the guys to play Valley City?
Oh, man, they're excited. It's always tough to beat a team twice, and that's what we try to preach to our players about, when we play Mayville. And I know they're saying the same thing at Valley City about their team. And it's exciting to see the guys, fly around in practice and actually feel ready for a rematch, feel like to get some revenge and stuff. So it's great to see that.
There's a defensive battle up there. Looking statistically at both teams, we would expect a defensive battle again this week. Is defense going to be the key on Saturday?
Oh, defense is always the key to winning games. Defense is very important. We have a great defense. Our defensive players, defensive staff, defensive coaches, they all prepare great, and they perform well on Saturdays.
Obviously, if they play well on defense, obviously the team has scored on defense, right. But the big key is going to be offense, right, and finding that rhythm. Do you guys feel like you're starting to click now offensively?
Yeah, we've been preparing. We do the same thing. We treat every week the same because, every week is the biggest week because it's the next game. And we don't let anybody dictate the way we prepare, or we don't change anything. We just, focus on what we do and try to get better at what we do. And I think the guys are, they're learning that.
As a quarterback yourself, you can talk to how it takes some time to get used to your receivers, your run game, all of that. Tyler's been in there, the starter, for a couple weeks now. Has he got that rhythm now? Does he feel comfortable, you think?
Yeah, he's getting there. He's, everybody tries to, compare people to, me and my career and stuff. And I try to remind the guys, it's new. Everybody's getting their feet wet and trying to learn to play together. It's a new team, and the guys are starting to, to believe in it, and they're just trying to, click together. So we're getting better at that.
Looking at the first game against Valley City, there wasn't anything that really stood out as a key player or a key moment. So is there anything that you guys focus on for this game? Anyone on their side that you worry about?
Well, no, we're focusing on us. We're trying to make sure that the Warriors don't beat the Warriors. Try to limit our mistakes. Turnovers, any blown coverages, blown assignments on any special teams or defense and offense. So we're just trying to focus on, getting better at what we do.
I know they have a lot of sacks on the year. That's probably one of their keys on defense is the quarterback pressure. How does that relate to Tyler? Is he going to be able to handle it? I know he has probably a little bit more mobility back there than some other guys.
Yeah, no, Tyler's a composed guy. And their defense, they have a great defense. We know that. We knew that from the first time we played them. And they're getting even better. So we're preparing play against a better team than we saw the first time we played them, you know, because we know they're a great defense, and they have a great front seven. They have good defensive backs, good coaches over there, so we're preparing as hard as we can.
Both teams are chasing Dickinson State, so the winner of this one pretty much has a shot at the title, and the other one could be eliminated. How big of a key is that this weekend?
Well, we don't try to focus on that. We just we go week by week, you know. We know that if we win this week, we're going to prepare next week to win that week. And that's just how we do it. We can't get ahead, and we make sure the guys don't get ahead of themselves, because you don't want to be let down. And we want the guys to keep having motivation, to keep preparing the same way every week, no matter who we're playing.
You guys spent so much time on the road the first month of the season. Are the guys used to this? I mean, a couple of weeks in their own bed, not having to get on a bus?
I don't know if they're used to it, but I'm pretty sure I know they're happy about it. You know, it's good to play at home. We always, you know, focus on not losing at home, and the guys are buying into it. It's great to see the the crowd we have, the atmosphere. Everybody bought in from outside of the program and people inside of this building. It's like a great feeling.
Want to remind you, fans, the Warriors kicking off 1 o'clock against Valley City State, a big game in the NSAA standings. Want you to come out, enjoy the atmosphere. It's also homecoming. Come out, cheer the guys on. It's going to be a big weekend. It should be a fun weekend to watch the guys and hopefully put up a W. Coach, thanks for joining us. We'll let you get back to work getting ready for the week.
All right, thanks for having me. And go Warriors.